Hello! Magandang hapon, tanghali, umaga sa inyo pong lahat and everyone out there. It's Mollet here. Grateful to spend another night with you today. And it's a little bit late from my usual live talk because I had to watch our weekly mastermind live with the members of our community. So stay with me until the end and hear me out. It's not going to take long because I'm going to say something that might change how you see your perception. Over the past weeks, we've talked about love, security, communication, and ambition. Tonight, I just want to share something personal, why we chose to build something extra. Not because we were struggling, not because we were chasing wealth, but because we wanted to protect our peace. And gonna talk like what we actually did about it. Just few minutes of your time. After 43 years of marriage, we've learned something important. Love is strong, but security matters too. And today I want to share a simple secret to success too. Building something extra every time you create or deliver. Whatever task you're building, you're building extra and adding that little extra, an idea, a detail, or a bit of care sets you apart. It's that extra effort that turns good into great and helps you grow consistently. There was a season when we realized relying on one income felt fragile, not because we were failing, but because life changes. It's not being traumatic, but just exposed. You know, Health changes too. Like I said, life changes. Unexpected things happen. We weren't chasing luxury. We weren't trying to impress anyone. We just didn't want financial stress to creep into our peace. Money conversations to feel tense or to feel one emergency away from pressure. And we ask ourselves, are we prepared or are we just hoping things stay stable? That question changed everything. So we made a decision. Instead of arguing about money, we would build something together. And that's powerful. We didn't build something extra because love is weak. We built it because we didn't want financial stress to slowly affect our marriage. We wanted more breathing room, more options, less pressure, calmer conversations, and building something together shifted the energy from you figure it out to we're building this together. That's partnership. Building something extra didn't just change income, it changed our confidence, our conversations, our sense of teamwork. Because now it wasn't you figure it out, it was we're building this together. That's partnership. I've learned that going beyond the basics not only boosts confidence but also open doors you didn't know existed. Wanting more money isn't greedy, it's ignoring financial vulnerability can be risky. We didn't choose an additional income stream out of fear, we chose it out of wisdom, and peace followed clarity. What surprised us wasn't just income, it was more confidence, more teamwork, less silent stress, and more long-term thinking. It gave us a sense of preparation, and preparation brings peace. Building additional income isn't about greed. It can be about wisdom, protection, provision, peace. And you don't need to rush, actually. You don't need to panic. You don't need to overhaul your life. And you can build slowly. So don't just settle for good enough. Adding that little extra effort can transform your work, your relationships, and even your mindset. Remember, sometimes the difference between an ordinary and extraordinary is just one step beyond or one step beyond. Keep building that extra. These additional efforts made a real difference, building stronger relationships and creating a more meaningful impact. And it's not just about meeting goals, but about creating something people truly appreciate. That's the power of adding value. And by aiming higher, we inspire innovation and build stronger relationships. It's not just about what's necessary, it's about what's meaningful for both of us. So let's embrace the extra effort and create something unforgettable together. So next time you start something new, you can ask yourself, how can I add more value here? It's these small additions done consistently that build momentum and create a path to lasting success. Keep building that extra and watch your impact grow. And if you've been quietly thinking about building something extra, not out of fear, but out of wisdom, I understand that place. And you're not wrong for that. And if you ever want to hear how we approach it in a steady, realistic way, I'm all, I'm always open to conversation. Just message yes if you don't want to write a long thing on your message. No promises, no pitch, just conversation. Okay, all right, everyone. I think that's it for today. Told you it's just not that long. Sending you blessings, love, and positivity. Until next time, bye.